Fellow farmers, welcome back to the shop. Good evening, it is John Davis with Lachlan Highlands Farm. It is the end of the week, and I'm exhausted. Working a full-time job with my other business, and then working a full-time, part-time job on the farm. I get home on a Friday night. Normal people go to a movie, they watch ice cream. No, wait, they go get ice cream, they watch a movie, and I don't know, they sit on the couch or whatever. Nope, we go out and we get ahead of the weekend and do what farmers need to do. Because we are farmers and we're crazy, and that's what's up. Anyway, I found something out that I think you'll be interested in, and it has to do with hoses. And if you're a farmer, you know all about hoses. All we do, besides feed animals and keep them alive, is try to get water from point A to point B. So I'm out here in the workshop, and I think I finally figured out the hose quick coupler situation. Hoses are horrible, and screwing hoses together is awful, especially when they're cold, or it's raining, or it's doing all the things that the outside weather does. So I want to show you what I've come up with here, because I found some parts online that I think you should get, and it'll make your hose experience a heck of a lot better. So I'll flop it around here and show you what I got on the workbench. Gentlemen, welcome back to the shop. See if you catch that reference. It's one of my favorite YouTube channels. Oh, Canada. Anyway, so what I have here. These are cheap hose couplers. So this is what you want to avoid. These are, they're kind of brass, but they're kind of cheesy. I mean, that looks better than some of them I've seen, but we used these for about a year and they started to leak. So these are kind of like home gamer type stuff that you would get at the Home Depot. And they work. So the idea of this is you have a hose on this end, and you have a hose that has one of these. So you got a hose here, and you've got your coupler here, and this is connected to your hose, right? So you've got your two hoses, and then when you want to put your hoses together, you just couple, and you're good to go. So it's nice because you don't have to screw the hoses together. If you want to take hoses apart, you just pop them apart and you're good to go. The idea of a quick coupler is great, except that these garbage ones, they leak, and that's not cool. So I have found, and this is because I work in the industrial world in my day job, I have found that McMaster Carr, which if you are into homesteading and farming and you don't know about McMasterCarr.com, so McMaster.com, they've been around for, oh gosh, probably 100 years, and they are probably the largest hardware store in the world, if you want to think of it that way. You can order everything from specialty drill bits to small buildings to hose couplers and every grade nut bolt washer you could possibly ever think of. And they have distribution centers all over the place, and here in Ohio they have one about an hour away from me. So I order my bill of material for all my projects from McMaster. I get it the next day, and it is awesome. So highly recommend McMaster Carr. The stuff they sell is also pretty awesome. It is, to continue on the theme, it is pretty skookum. It is mostly, McMaster is generally oriented towards the industrial world, so the stuff that they sell is going to be industrial grade. And here's the part number from McMaster. I think that I have found the world's perfect hose coupler. So if we take this thing all apart, get her apart, all right, just like that. If we take this guy all apart, you can see this is all machined brass. And by the way, these are, they're not made in the US. They're made in Taiwan. So I don't care about semiconductors. If China invades Taiwan, I'm going to lose my hose couplers, and that makes me really upset. So don't invade Taiwan, China. But anyway, you've got your little punchy today. It's the end of the week, in the shop. But you've got your brass machined coupler, which looks pretty slick. And then you've got the other side of it, so male and female. If I have to explain that, well, I recommend you do your own research. But you've got those parts there, right? And they have a very nice, very, very nice connection. There's an O-ring down in there, if you can see her. Kind of that black thing. Find a pointer stick. Kind of down. Well, that's not going to work. Let's see here. Pointer stick. So there's an O-ring down in there. Yeah, right there where I'm touching. And then you've got your O-ring on the back side where that connects up to the hose itself. So these are pretty sweet. I like these quite a bit. They don't leak. They really don't leak. I've been using these for all summer, and they've worked out quite well. So that's the quick coupler. The other part of it, and this is absolutely 100% Amazon grade Chinesium. It's made by Hourly. Yeah, that's totally an American word. So made by this Chinese company. But you get them on Amazon, and this is a valve. So sometimes you want part of the hose to be on. Sometimes you don't want to have it be on. Sometimes you turn on the hydrant, and when I string 3 100-foot hoses together, I'm 300 feet from the hydrant, and I need to turn the water off so I can do something with it. We put these on the end of each hose, and it's got a really nice, even though it is 100% Chinesium, these are all brass. I mean, I think they're brass anyway. Probably won't cause cancer, but not known for sure. But anyway, they're made very well. We put these things through their paces. It's a nice brass shutoff. Again, it's got all the O-rings in it, which is nice. Even comes with a spare O-ring, which is nice. But the idea with these is we put one of these, so we put the hose end into there. That becomes the quick coupler end, and when we want to couple up a new hose, this is attached to the other end of the hose, goes in, and we've got on and off control right there. So yeah, that's what we use on the farm for our hose setup. I really hate hoses. We use the Gilmore Pro hoses. They're horrible in winter. I mean, really, they're awful. So we use a very fancy RV heated hose in the barn, and then just use smaller sections of hose that we drain out after we use it in the winter. But when we're stringing long hoses in the summer to fill water troughs, this is absolutely the bee's knees. So there you go, John Davis, Lachlan Highlands Farm. A little punchy on a Friday night. Just wanted to show you this cool little setup that we have and how well it works. Please visit our farm store at LachlanHighlandsFarm.com and subscribe and like this video, and leave a comment if you have any other hose hacks that you think are interesting, because I am always curious to hear what other farmers do. God bless you all. Have a great night and be awesome.